For Esau is the end of the world, and Yaakov is the beginning of it that follow. To all you heathens who are wishing that things would go back to what you call normal, your end is not near, your end is here. What did the Hamashiach say would happen right before his return? He said, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places." The Black Messiah is about to return, and he's not returning to give you heathens hugs and kisses. There will be no rapture for you, and there will be no peace. You're going to run. There's going to be flight by the sword. There's going to be wailing and gnashing at the teeth. There's going to be much death and destruction with continuous disasters. You know those books that you hid, the ones that the chosen people are now beginning to read. Those books, they foretell your demise, your fall, and your destruction. Lo, the day has come that Yahuwah has begun to move in the earth. He is the great and terrible Elohim, the mighty God of Israel. These signs and great wonders that you see are not climate change. It is not global warming. Where did you pull those lies from? It is the mighty hand of Yahuwah. Just as Yahuwah did in ancient Egypt, when Pharaoh would not let the children of Israel go free, and Yahuwah sent plagues upon the land of Egypt, and he destroyed all the land thereof. We are currently living in the last days, the days that Yahuwah prophesied that he would come again a second time to deliver his people. In 2 Esdras chapter 15 and verse 11, Yahuwah said, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." Yahuwah is going to save his people for a second time, just as he did in the land of Egypt. These people that Yahuwah are going to save, these people are not the church. These people are the ones who are being called out of their name, the ones who are being killed and treated unjust, the ones who are hated, the ones who have no identity. These plagues, these disasters are only going to increase, and it's going to be worldwide. But why? Because Psalms 83 says that they all have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against the children of Israel. And with Esau, the caucus people, being the top dogs, they have all taken crafty counsel against Yahuwah's chosen people and consulted against his hidden ones, who are the only people on the face of this earth who do not have an identity. They're just called Black or African American, Negro or colored. These are the people who are considered to be hidden. Our identity have been stolen from us. In fact, we know who the thieves are. They are the caucus people over in Israel who claim to be the Jews. Psalms 83 and 4 says, "They have said, 'Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.'" How could they be so foolish? The Most High knows who we are, and he knows exactly who they are. Revelations chapter 2 and 9 says, "I know thy works, and thy tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich." He knows exactly who we are. He says, "And I know the blasphemy of them which say that they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan." Therefore, he knows exactly who those heathens are claiming to be Jews over in Israel now. I'm going to say this again. Because of thy works, because of the lies you've told, and all the atrocities you brought upon the children of Israel, you're not witnessing what you want to call global warming or climate change. This is the hand and the wrath of the Most High, because he's about to deliver his people. There's going to be a second Exodus, and you're not included. You will not be raptured. You will not have peace. There's going to be great terror by day and horror by night. There's going to be much sorrow and suffering because you are witnessing your judgment. Every day there will be multiple evil news reports, and still you will not understand that this is the judgment that has come upon you. And because you continue to ignore the real reason why you are being punished, your destruction will come sudden, and without warning you will be taken in your ignorance, in your arrogance, then sentenced to the lake of fire with your forefathers, the ones who lied to you. Many of us are praying that our Elohim would come quickly and that he would continue to bring his wrath with death and destruction to destroy our enemies and to avenge all the innocent blood that the heathens have continued to shed for hundreds and hundreds of years. And if you could believe this, even though we are witnessing all the sudden damage, distress, death, disasters, etc., etc., Esau still haven't gotten the memo. He continues to make it a priority to murder Yahuwah's chosen people. He's turned a blind eye to all the plagues that have come upon the earth. You see, because he knows that his power is slipping away. But no matter how he tries to regain his footing, his time has come to an end. And therefore, Yahuwah is going to destroy them completely. There will be no more left of the house of Esau. In the book of Obadiah, starting at verse 8, Yahuwah asked the question, "Shall I not in that day even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau?" Verse 9, "And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter." Let's jump down to verse 18, where it reads, "And the house of Yaakov shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahuwah had spoken it." We have reached the end of the Gentiles' rule. There's going to be a change in command. Yahuwah is currently fighting for his people. We are at the end of this age. The earth is like a woman who has reached the end of her third trimester and is currently in active labor. The earth will continue to go through birth pains until Israel be delivered. As it pertains to Yahuwah's chosen people, we need to be keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. It is our very protection in this dark time. In Proverbs chapter 3, starting at verse 24, it reads, "When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it come. For Yahuwah shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken." As long as you're keeping his commandments, as long as you're keeping his feast days to the best of your ability, Yahuwah shall be your confidence. He shall keep you from harm. Those who fear the Most High and keep his commandments He will send an angel to encamp around about you. Psalms chapter 34 and verse 7 reads, "The angel of Yahuwah encamp round about them that fear him, and delivereth them." So those of us who fear Yahuwah and keep his commandments, he said we shall lay down, and we shall not be afraid, for our sleep shall be sweet. Here we see in Psalms chapter 112 where it says, "Praise ye Yahuwah. Blessed is the man that feareth Yahuwah, that delight greatly in his commandments. His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever. Unto the upright there arise light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteousness. A good man show favor and lend. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. He shall not be afraid of evil things. His heart is fixed, trusting in Yahuwah. Keep Yah's laws, statutes, and commandments, family. Stay prayed up. Stay vigilant. Keep Yahuwah's feast days to the best of your ability. And may Yahuwah bless you and keep you and your family safe in these very dark times. And until my next video, I say shalom.
Ay, berat hancur.